నమస్కారం. ఇంత పెద్ద గొంతు విన్నాక బహుశా నా గొంతు చాలా చిన్నగా అనిపిస్తుందేమో. గౌరవనీయులు, మన విద్యకే ఒక సింబల్ అయినటువంటి మన చైర్మన్ గారికి, మరియు మిమ్మల్ని వెన్నంట ఉండి నడిపిస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ శశి విద్యా సంస్థల్ని నడిపిస్తున్నటువంటి వైస్ చైర్మన్ గారికి, వారికి సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ గ్రావిటీ గాను మరియు పవర్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ గాను ఉంటూ అనుక్షణం సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్న వారి సతీమణి గారికి, మరియు ఇతర గెస్ట్లకి, నిజమైన గురువులైనటువంటి మన ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు మరియు ప్రొఫెసర్ గారికి, నేటి యువత మరియు రేపటి భవిత అయినటువంటి విద్యా కుసుమాలైనటువంటి మీ అందరికీ మరియు నా మిత్రులందరికీ నా స్వాగతం, శుభ స్వాగతం. It's a day of happiness and it's a day of glory and a day of memory and a day of success for not only the Institute of Sesi but the entire country and the entire Telugu states. Before I begin, I just want to let you know, today 55% of India is you, which is this youth. Imagine in the next 15 to 20 years or in the next 10 to 15 years, the entire world will become old. Already Europe is older, especially Italy is even older, and India is very young. And that is why if you see COVID impact in the countries like India is very minimal. Would you agree on that? That means we have inborn energy, inherited energy and talent. Today, this Anveshana is a real Anveshana for talent. ఎందుకంటే ఈ రోజు రేపట్లో టాలెంట్ అనేది జ్యువెలరీ కంటేనో డైమండ్స్ కంటేనో ప్రెషస్ అయిపోయింది. ఇట్ కెనాట్ బి సమ్డ్ అప్ ఇన్ ద రియల్ వాల్యూ. సో మేము మాలాంటి బిజినెస్ వాళ్ళం, మేము టర్న్ ఓవర్స్ని నంబర్స్లో చెప్తాం, కానీ టాలెంట్ అనేది నంబర్స్లో చెప్పలేం. నిజమైన టాలెంట్ దొరికినప్పుడే ఎనీ కంపెనీ వుడ్ బి సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఆర్ ఎనీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ వుడ్ బి సక్సెస్ఫుల్. Let me tell, as a businessman, I struggle every day to find right talent, to find right attitude, to find right mindset, and to find right ethics. So it is not that easy. That is why cultural or techno fests like this would definitely bring all minds together to achieve something, to create something, and to build something for a brighter tomorrow. See, let me tell you, I am of your age. అంటే మన గురువు గారు రాఘవేంద్రరావు చెప్పినట్టు మేబీ నా మైండ్ నా చిన్న మీద చిరిగిపోయిందేమో. ఎందుకంటే మీరు అందరూ అక్కడ ఉన్నారు, నేను ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాను. మరి మనం ఎక్స్చేంజ్ అవుదామా? Who has guts to come into this place in the next 5 years are the real hero. సో అలాంటి కళ లేకపోవడం అనేది తప్పు. ఆయన చెప్పినట్టు మా గురువు గారు అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారు ఎప్పుడు చెప్తూ ఉంటారు, హ్యావింగ్ అ లో ఎయిమ్ ఇస్ అ క్రైమ్. సో మీరు ఆ తప్పు చేయొద్దండి. లేకపోతే ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ 5 years నేను ఇండియన్ పీనల్ కోడ్లో ఎవరెవరైతే కళలు చిన్నగా కంటారో వాడికి జైలు శిక్ష వేయమని చెప్పి పెడతాను. ఎందుకంటే నా ఫైనల్ డ్రీమ్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో టు బికమ్ అ పాలసీ మేకర్ అండ్ ద ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కంట్రీ. సో ఐ విల్ హ్యావ్ దట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు గెట్ యూ ఆల్ ఇన్ టు ద ప్రిజన్. You better don't be in this side. So you better dream big and work hard and let the universe will conspire to help you succeed. Having said that, let me ask you this question. How many of you are in love? Somebody will help me. How many people are saying they are in love? So you are lying now. Why are you lying? Don't you want to say this or do you want to just hide it? Are you hiding not your quality but your character? Never do that. Are you not in love with success? Are you not greedy for success? Or are you don't are you not in with love with your own self? That is the problem with you guys. అంటే ఎవరు ప్రేమలో ఉన్నారు అంటే టక్కుమని మీ బ్రెయిన్ రాంగ్ నోడ్ని టచ్ చేసింది. అంటే ఓ అమ్మాయిని ప్రేమిస్తే ప్రేమించినట్టు కాదు, నిన్ను నువ్వు ప్రేమించకపోవడం కూడా పెద్ద తప్పు. అంటే యు ఆర్ నాట్ in love with your own self, which is the house of power and energy and an igniting power to ignite the world for future. అది లేకపోవడం చాలా తప్పు. అంటే we are thinking in a very conventional manner. Are you in love అంటే అది కాదు. There are many forms of love that exists. Love for your mother, love for your parents, or a love for your staff, professors, your girlfriend, your wife. Everybody is important in this life, not only one aspect. So I really suggest you to love yourself and understand yourself, because we never know unless somebody comes up to you and say, "Arey Baba, you have this power, you do it, you will become successful." Ante the first thing that comes to our mind is, can I do this? Can I do this is a real problem, guys, in this world. You can't say, you should not ask, can I do it? You can say, I can do it. There is a small difference between how you phrase the sentence, can I do it or I can do it. When the world comes to me and says, Srikanth, you can't do this, I look up to the world and say, I can do anything. You bring it on, I will solve it. That is why I am successful. Not that I am great, not that I am unique, not that my brain isn't working. I am a common individual. నాకు జనాలు వచ్చి చెప్తూ ఉంటారు, నీకు కళ్ళు ఇవ్వలేదు కానీ నీకు మనోనేత్రం ఇచ్చాడు భగవంతుడు అని. దట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ us will have మనోనేత్రం, which is a power of spirituality within us. Eyes లేకపోయినంత మాత్రాన the other cortexes will not work extra, my dear friends. In fact, మీ ఈ సెసిలో సైన్స్ స్టూడెంట్ ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలరేమో, మన బ్రెయిన్లో 4 కోటెక్స్లో ఒక కోటెక్స్ ఆబ్సెంట్ ఉంటే ఇంకా మిగతా 3 కోటెక్స్లు ఎక్స్ట్రా పనిచేస్తాయా లేదా? చేస్తాయా లేదా? కెన్ సమ్వన్ టెల్ us? చెయ్యవు. బికాస్ బ్రెయిన్ ఈజ్ సో వెల్ డిజైన్డ్ టు అచీవ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫంక్షన్స్. కానీ మనిషి మాత్రమే అన్నిటిలో దూరిపోయేది. మనిషి కాదు, మనిషిలో ఉన్న మనసు అది మట్టుకే అన్నిటిలో దూరుతుంది తప్ప మన చేతులు చేసే పనులే చేస్తాయి, కాళ్ళు చేసే పని చేస్తాయి. బట్ మైండ్ does not have limitation to achieve anything in this world, my dear friends. So please train your mindset to reach success. Success ante it is not one day 2 day job, it is a big journey. మహర్షి సినిమా చూసారా? అందరూ చూసుంటారు బహుశా అది మటుకు. సో అందులో సినిమా ఒక్కటి చూసింది వేరు, అందులో లాస్ట్ కన్క్లూజన్ డైలాగ్ ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి సరిపోతుంది. సక్సెస్ ఇస్ అ బిగ్ జర్నీ, ఇట్ విల్ నెవర్ ఎండ్. టుడే మై బ్రెయిన్ ఈస్ థింకింగ్ వాట్ డు ఐ వాంట్ టు డూ టుమారో. ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ టు యూ టుడే, దిస్ ఇస్ డన్, దిస్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ నౌ, బట్ టుమారో వాట్ ఈస్ నెక్స్ట్? I have to earn my bread for tomorrow. I have to earn my bread for day after tomorrow. So every day is a hunt. Life is like a roller coaster journey. There are ups and downs. మా ఫాదర్ని కానీ మీరు ఇప్పుడు వెళ్ళి అడిగితే వాట్ యూ వాంట్ శ్రీకాంత్ టు డూ అంటే హీ విల్ టెల్ యూ, మంచి అమ్మాయిని ఇచ్చి పెళ్లి చేయాలండి, ఈ బిజినెస్ ఏంటో నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు, గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్ వస్తే బాగుండు అనుకుంటాడు. దట్ ఈస్ హిస్ థింకింగ్. దే డోంట్ వాంట్ us to take risks as parents. Their business model is very simple. So let me tell you a story. When I was born, many people in the community said, కాయలు కాసే చెట్టు కరువా, మళ్ళీ పిల్లల పుట్రా, abandon him, why do you want to take care of him with a huge burden, ఎందుకు పనికిరాడు, మీ ఫ్యామిలీకి కాదు కదా, దేనికి పనికిరాడు కదా అని చెప్పి. What did they do? Unfortunately, millions of parents listen to those ignorant comments even today in many communities. We are in 21st century. మనం ఆకాశంలోకి మనుషులను పంపించామేమో కానీ ప్రతి పల్లెకి బస్సును మట్టుకు పంపలేకపోయాం. సో వాళ్ళ మైండ్ సెట్స్ని మనం మార్చలేకపోయాం. many areas are still cooking in this stigma and ignorance. అలాంటివి మీరు మార్చాలి. సో when they said that, my parents said, no, let him not be the breadwinner for our own family, let him not be the breadwinner for everybody. So until we are alive, we will take good care of him and we will give him everything, and this is a precious gift from the God. What a beauty. That is where I learned my first lesson in my life, that having compassion makes you rich. Guys, వినండి శ్రద్ధగా. డబ్బులు ఉంటే మనం గొప్పవాళ్ళం కాము, రిచ్ అవ్వము. డబ్బులు ఎక్కువ ఉంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే వల్నరబిలిటీ పెరుగుతుంది. వాటిని కాపాడుకోవడంలోనే మన టైం అంతా పోతుంది. వాటిని శ్రద్ధ ఎక్కడ పెట్టుకోవాలో తెలియదు. పర్సులో పట్టే అంత ఉంటే పర్వాలేదు, జేబులో పట్టే అంత ఉంది. జేబులో పట్టకపోతే బీరువాలో పెట్టాలి, బీరువా పట్టకపోతే ఇంకెక్కడ పెట్టాలి? బ్యాంకులో పెట్టాలి. బ్యాంకులో పెట్టకపోతే then somebody will steal it. That kind of vulnerability is always there with physical money that you have. But my main learning in my life at a 6-year-old was how compassion makes you rich. అంటే దానికి నిదర్శనం మా పేరెంట్స్. వాళ్ళు చూపించినటువంటి కంపాషను, వాళ్ళు చూపించినటువంటి లవ్ అండ్ కన్సర్న్ హ్యాడ్ మేడ్ మీ రిచ్, అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ వై నేను ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాను ఈరోజు. లేకపోతే వి నెవర్ నో. ఇట్స్ అ ఫుల్ స్టాప్, ఇట్స్ అ కామా, రైట్? ఇట్స్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు బి అ ఫుల్ స్టాప్, ఇట్ వుడ్ హావ్ బీన్ ఎ కామా. వి కుడెంట్, మనం చెప్పలేం. అందుకని ప్లీజ్ మేక్ పీపుల్ రిచ్ బై షోయింగ్ కంపాషన్ ఆన్ పీపుల్. అంటే ఏమనుకుంటారు, సడన్గా మీరు బైక్ మీద కార్లోనే వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు అక్కడ అడుక్కునే వాళ్ళు కనిపిస్తే 10 రూపీ నోట్ ఇచ్చినంత మాత్రం దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ద వే ఆఫ్ కంపాషన్. కంపాషన్ ఈజ్ ఎ వే ఆఫ్ షోయింగ్ సమ్వన్ a meaningful way to live, and that is why I am showing compassion by creating employment opportunities for marginalized youth and underprivileged people of India. And so far we have created more than 2,500 employments directly, 12 to 15,000 indirect benefits, and serving more than 1,000 cottage clients across the country. This has been possible by having compassion in my soul and heart. That is why if you have compassion, you can achieve sky. Sky is the limit for you. And see, as I come from a humble background, I have been a humble man from day one. And even today, simplicity and humble nature is what defines me and defines my success. I view success as byproduct of what I do, but I don't view it as an achievement. If I do something good for somebody, I would be the first beneficiary. And this is where I learned my second lesson in my life, that if you intend to do good for somebody, that will in return do good to you itself. So if you help somebody today, what knows, who knows, you will help the same person in the next generation or in the next 5 years. That's the same thing. Who knows, you will help your faculty, or you will help your principal, or you will help your own management by bringing new innovations in education, new technologies in education, or new ways of teaching and new ways of practical applications. And that is why always make people happy by doing good for someone. When I was studying in a very rural school in my village, I was made to sit in a last bench. Nobody would acknowledge my presence. At that point of time, while sitting in the back bench, I thought maybe Lord Gautam Buddha would have had similar experience when he sat in Lumbini before he got enlightened. But as a 6-year-old, I didn't know about that, right? I want to play with the kids, and I want to be like a normal kid. What would I know? But now I realize that I was the poorest I was the poorest child of my school and of my community. Why? Can you tell me why? Not because my parents had no money, not because my parents have less money, because I was made lonely by the perceptions of the people. See, the loneliness is what creates poverty, and not the money or not the wealth. If you make someone feel lonely, he would become poor absolutely. But instead, if you try and help somebody and make him or her happy, they would feel extremely rich. Rich by because they have good friends, they have good partners, they have good parents, they have good community, they have good college, they have good association. That is what makes people rich. And that is why SESI always strives to create conducive atmosphere for all of you to feel extremely happy and rich, as though you are at home, as though you are among your own friends. And this is why educational institutions are the temples of success, and the temples where you put all your problems in front of God so as professors, so that they will be able to help you in tweaking you, in directing you, and in shaping you like a diamond. ఇప్పుడు పెద్దలు చెప్తారు, ఉలి దెబ్బలకు భయపడితే శిల్పం కాలేదు. If you are afraid of your own faculty members scolding you, who else can scold you? గర్ల్ ఫ్రెండ్ బాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్ తిడితే ఊరుకుంటారా? వీఆర్ బ్రేకింగ్ అప్ అని చెప్పేసి ఇంకొకరిని పట్టుకుంటాం, అవునా? బట్ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ ప్రొఫెసర్స్ ఇన్ ద సిమిలర్ వే ఐమ్ టాకింగ్, they cannot be exchanged, they cannot be translated. They are the real what you say, path creators for all of us to live in. All my success is possible because of my own guru, Shri Swarnalatha garu. She taught me in a special school in Hyderabad. I came to Hyderabad as an introvert. I don't know anything about English, nor Telugu, nor Hindi, nor anything. I don't even know how to eat with a spoon or with a cutlery. I don't even know how to live in a new environment other than my own village. But I was shifted to a new city where everything was possible, my dear friends. I began to see things in a different angle. I was having friends of my caliber. I was having friends whom I can interact with. I was having staff and libraries and school where I can thrive. That is where I realized nothing is impossible, but the future is in our hands, with just enough randomness to make things interesting and less predictable. This is what I suggest you. The destiny is what you draw. Destiny is not decided by God. Future is not decided by God. He just created you to come to this world as a unique person and achieve unique things in this world. You want to leave your legacy so that the younger generations will speak about it. Having said that, I was a regular kid, studying very well, getting first ranks in all the classes. That's when I got in touch with, that's when my guru and my mentor and role model caught my attention. Hare, this is a kid who is doing really well. His age is bar. He's too big for his age. He's too big for the class he's in. So let me help him. That's how she just held my hand till today and had been shaping me like a diamond who can cut through anything and achieve anything in this world. That is why Guru Deva is always important in our life, next to parents and next to education. Having studied is one thing, but having vision to ignite the future tomorrow is the another thing. If I study like a normal kid, I would have settled in the corporate America once I got there, because I faced enough problems, I faced enough struggles, and I faced enough discrimination. And ultimately I went to a good university where I was recognized very well. Let me tell you, I have done anything possible under this sun. That is why I forgot that I am blind. I never remember that I am blind. People often tell me, but I don't even acknowledge that I am blind, but I am differently able, who can achieve anything with the powerful vision and the mind that I have. Because let me tell you, sight is for the eye and vision is for the mind. No vision, people often get confused. Are, do you have vision? They ask. I tell them, yeah, absolutely. I have the biggest vision that you and I doesn't have it. So people often get confused. Wow, how, you don't see, no? Of course, I don't see. So what? That doesn't mean I should not have vision. That means they are too ignorant to recognize your vision. So I suggest you realize your inner vision and inner potential that you have for you to be successful. Whether it's education, whether it's sports, whether it's career, whether it's love, whether it's anything. So we all have to work hard. But otherwise, there is no shortcut route to success. Let me tell you, hardships are every day thriving as even me today. I face numerous amount of hardships, and that is why it has become an addiction for me. Hardship should become an addiction to all of you, so that it will never become a hardship for you. If you say, if your thought process to challenges is to say bring it on, then the whole world will conspire to help you succeed. This is why I suggest right exposure at right things is what help you succeed, and nothing else, my dear friends. As Raghavendra Garu also was saying, and no, as your principal was saying about the new education policy, I think I really connected with that, because right things, right exposure to right things at a right age is what creates all the difference. Nothing else. If your faculty, if your mechanical engineering staff come and tell you, this is how you build a car, you will never build a car. This is how you can repair a bike, you will never repair a bike. But you should attempt yourself and learn, open it, see what it is, see how the wiring is done, see how the ferrules are created, see how the connectivities are made. That is when you will learn new things. That in-house igniting power should be there to achieve anything in life. People view me as an inspiration and successful man, but no, I am still on my day one of our growth. We have to do a long way. And hurdles are a part of your journey. Otherwise, you can't achieve anything. When I want to come back from the US and start a company in a small cottage sector, everybody thought I'm an idiot. Let them think, that's how you know you are different. Everybody thought I'm crazy and mad. I still left. I said, it's okay, this is my passion, I want to do it. My own parents said, are you mad? Because why do you want to do this? Just get married, and then you and your wife your wife can take care of you. I said, who is she to take care of me? I can take care of my own self. Of course, we need someone at a right age and right time to share our love and passion and commitments. Like how your vice chairman and his wife are leading you all. Otherwise, your marriage and your physical relations doesn't make any sense and doesn't make any meaning, because you don't have that time in this world to do many things that you have in front of you. Our life is limited. For 50, 60 years on an average, well, who knows? People are dying at the age of 30 due to COVID. Who knows? That is why Steve Jobs always says, never look at tomorrow, look at what you have today and do what you can do today only. Never try to postpone things. This actually comes to one important trick that I want to tell you. Do we have time? How much time? Okay. See, okay. Sorry. So, see, let me tell you about an important example that we always share when we train Lead India youth. When you look at important problems that India is tackling today, can you name 3? Like poverty is one, unemployment and illiteracy. These top 3 problems are a big concern for any government in the country. Would you agree? What is the reason? You will have enough. If I give you this topic, you will write many papers. So I'll ask your principal to get real examples from you. But let me tell you now my own analysis of what is the root cause of these problems. In one word, if I tell you, it's our own individual laziness. How? If you are lazy, you tend to postpone things. That gives you a reduction in progress in your work. That gives you last rank in your school. That gives you your lack of interest in education. That tends to roam with girls and spend your time. That makes you low earning member of your family. That's how your family feel hungry, and that's how the poverty starts increasing. When we have problem with our own self, what is the point in blaming the government? Nothing. What is the solution? Simple. You tend to avoid your own laziness, then you will perform well, thereby country will perform well. This is why my Guruji Abdul Kalam ji always said, individual transformation alone leads to the transformation of the country. That is why aap badho desh ko badhao karke he has created this mission to ignite this 55% of youth who can then ignite the entire globe. That is why please feel active and get laziness burnt. From today, I hope you will feel more stronger with your renewed energy, because as I told you, problems are a part of our life. Every day problems come and go. See, when we started our company, we did things very uniquely. One thing was, we didn't go and buy new machine. We went and bought this scrap machine and retrofitted and re-engineered. We went and bought non-performing and sick factories that have been shut for 10 to 15 years and renovated them with Industry 4.0 technologies. When we wanted to make craft paper for packaging applications, everybody said, you make it with old cartons, but I said no. I rather went and captured the municipal waste that you and I throw into dump yards and captured that waste and brought that to a value chain and made same quality paper as it is made using an old carton. When people said you can't recycle plastic and you just sell it to cement plants, I said no, we will find a solution to this. We built a plant to generate polymer out of that, fuel out of that polymer, which is otherwise thrown. When people said you can't recycle water and boiler ash, we went and designed a new product to generate various minerals out of it. When people are saying you dump pharma waste into ocean, no, we said no, you give it to us at money, we will come and process it for you. And we process various pharma waste into different industrial chemical products. All this had been possible not because of our success, guys, because of our passion for environment, passion for fellow beings, and passion for humanity, and passion to make money in a socially responsible manner. That is why you all can do wonders and I all can do wonders. And I hope to see you in this position very soon, many of you in this, among many of you here. I thank you so much for having me today, and thank you for patient hearing.